Hey guys, I'm Chris, this is Tim, we're Restoration Rescue, and we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Alright guys, so Tim decided he didn't want to be so shy and he wanted to be on camera today. So in today's video, what we're going to do is we're moving to the rear of the truck. We got the rear end in the garage where it's nice and warm. Got a heater back there, thank goodness. But what we're going to do is we're going to start putting the new brakes on this to get rid of these rusty, crusty drums. Alright, so what we have to do first is we're going to take off the differential cover. We're going to inspect the rear end. What we're mainly looking for is when we open this up is to see the gears. If the gears are worn out, we're going to have to replace them. We're hoping not, because it's really expensive and kind of a hard job, especially for someone with no experience. So what we're going to do is rip this off. We're going to pull out the two axles, and then we have to take this off, and then we can start putting the brakes on. So let's knock out just first and foremost getting this rear differential cover off. All right guys, so this rear end, we did have to upgrade it. I know that our truck's a 63, but this is a 65, and the main reason is we look over here near Tim. These dust covers are bolted in, and for the brake kit that we bought, we need them bolted in, and on our original 63 C10, they are pressed in, so we couldn't use that, and nobody makes a kit to put this on the end of it for that. So what we're gonna do now is we have all 12 1/2 inch bolts out, and for the first time, me, you, and everybody, we're gonna get a look at this rear end. All right, ooh, that's a little milky and a little stinky. All right, that doesn't look too bad. The gears look pretty good in it, to be honest, at least in what I'm seeing. As you can see, it doesn't look like they're ground down. Let's see. And when you look at it, it doesn't look like, this is weird, but you can see that it doesn't look too glittery, which is good, or glittery at all, to be honest. I don't see any glitter. Which the glitter, what would it be? It is the gears, when they grind, the metal shavings come off and would be in your oil. So that's a good sign. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna open this up and pull out the two C-clips that are in here that hold the two ends in, pull them out, and go on from there. All right, so as you can see, that was not that hard. I've never done one of those before. To be honest, watched it on YouTube once before. So we got that out. As you see, we pull out the carrier bolt, or the bolt, and then the cross pin, and then the C-clamps, when we pushed them in, they fell to the bottom. But what we recommend is getting a magnet. We didn't have a magnet for some reason. We just used pliers, needle nose style pliers, pulled them out, put them to the side, and you saw we pulled them out. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna take off these 4 bolts, which hold the end plate on. You can see that the brake is still attached because we're gonna pull it all out as one big unit. One thing we do need to do is take these brake lines off so that they're not in the way. But what we're gonna do is knock these 4 bolts off, and then we're gonna start putting the rear end back together. All right, so we have a little break in the action because we had to run to the store. We picked up a gasket that we had ordered this morning, and then we realized we also needed another seal. So at the end of the axle shaft, I don't know why I didn't remember it, but here we have to remove this seal and put a new one in, obviously, because these are old as anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this out, put the new seal in, then we'll be able to put the axle shaft back in, and then we'll be starting to put on our new brakes. So let's do this. All right, so me and Tim, we were able to get the rear end apart and the new seals in, so we had to run and get those. Those are in now. As you see, we struggled a little bit and we lost a screwdriver in the fight, but we got it all back together. We didn't put all the bolts back in the cover. We got a new gasket. We want to clean it up first, but we're really excited to get these new brakes on. And so me and Tim decided we're only gonna put 4 bolts in. We'll clean that up later, but right now we're gonna hit on the brakes. All right, so this is the Performance Online kit, like we've talked about with the front. This is the rear kit. So it comes with this really thick steel, which is a mounting kit. So what it does is you come around like this, you put your bolt in. Obviously you're gonna put all your bolts in, slide this in, put the nut on, and then the caliper is gonna hang out of that once you put the rotor on. So we're gonna get this knocked out. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, so make sure you read the directions. We forgot to. So there is a spacer that is required to go in between in the Performance Online kit behind the backing plate so that the caliper fits on correctly. We also threw on a pair of lug nuts so that this would hold up so it would slide on nice and easy. They are stamped which side. It's a good kit. Hopefully it works well on the street as well. But that's pretty much gonna be a wrap for today's video. Once again, Tim, where are you? Tim and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody who doesn't celebrate Christmas. We love you too. That's going to be a wrap though. Again, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you stick around for more.